I bought the Peter McKinnon Everyday Backpack, mostly so you don't have to, only if you want to. So like many of you guys have been looking online, looking for the best camera backpacks to shoot your content with, go out vlogging with. Maybe you have some client projects and you guys are looking to have a backpack with you guys that's going to, number one, protect your gear. Number two, make it easy to access it. And number three, keep all your gear organized. I think all of those things are important when you guys are considering the backpack. So I want to cover a couple of those things, a couple of those items, as well as just go through this unboxing. Now, I don't know what to expect. This is probably about to be one of the most expensive bags I've ever bought. I have a couple other backpacks. Honestly, I typically wait till things come down in price before I buy them. But I bought this backpack for a specific reason. I'll talk about those specific reasons in a future backpack comparison that I'm gonna be doing. You know, this is the condition of the box. It's a little beat up, but it's a backpack. I don't imagine that there will be too many issues there. So let's not delay at all. Let's get into this. Let's unbox this backpack. Let's see what it looks like. All right. Now, I know you guys seen these unboxings before. Probably for Peter McKinnon, you probably watched 2, 3, 4 of these videos. Probably like me. See if I can go ahead and close that down. And yeah, so I'm excited to see this. Now, opening up this bag initially, honestly, looking at what I'm looking at, the bag it looks a little dusty, looks a little dirty. Maybe it's just the bag. It just looks like maybe it might have been packed before, and that I'm not 100% sure about. There's also a cut on the bag back here. I don't know if that's on purpose or somebody had a knife and somebody took a knife and cut that. Hopefully that's not an issue, but it definitely looks like a knife cut. So hopefully it hasn't touched my backpack yet. But this is gonna be the second Peter McKinnon product that I've purchased. So this is, I have the filters, the variable ND filters that Peter McKinnon has partnered with. And now I've got his backpack. So let's see. There's kind of a zipper on here. The zipper is not really put together all that well. So I can't just pull that apart. And let's see. Get rid of that. I know I'm hiding behind the backpack, but this is the backpack. And honestly, yeah, it's actually pretty, the backpack, let me be honest. I've never owned a backpack this nice. I've had a lot of travel backpacks. I've had a lot of hiking backpacks. You know, just initially looking at this, I have not owned a backpack that really looks this good. And it looks better than it actually looks on video. It seems a little small. Again, I wasn't really going for a big backpack or a big setup, but you know, but it does seem a little small initially. It feels very light. When I got the package, the first thing I noticed how light it felt. Right now, I'm just inspecting it, making sure there's no slices or dices in it. But yeah. So some things I'm going to look at are going to be this side pocket. One of the side pockets is definitely where I'm going to want to put my Peak Design travel tripod. And the other pocket, I'm going to want to put a gimbal in. So I'm hoping this will work out. Now, let me talk about the ordering experience just real quick, briefly. When you order this bag, one thing that is not apparently clear or abundantly clear on the website is whether or not it comes with extra straps. Now, I did try to buy extra straps, but when I was on the website, those straps were out. They were sold out. So I have some other straps that I'm hoping will work for this. I imagine so. The other thing I was curious about, what I couldn't really tell is what this material is made out of, where you're going to connect your straps. It seems pretty, I guess, durable. Actually, you know what? I have let's see if I have some extra straps here. All right, so I know I have another half of this. This strap right here is the strap for the Low Pro 350 camera backpack. I think it's the Low Pro 450 camera backpack. So I have that backpack as well, but this strap is for that. So I'm kind of curious if this strap works. I can't find the other half of it right now because I did look for it. Yeah, see? It looks like that fits actually pretty good, pretty snugly onto it. So pretty major question that I had was, can I use other straps with this backpack? And the answer to that looks like a yes. Now, I don't know how far this bridges across, but not bad. I think it will fit. So I have to find the other half of the strap. So at least I have some straps to start with, or I can take some straps off my other bag, or I can go on the 450 Pro Tactics website and order that strap. So that's pretty nice. But if you really look at this backpack, it is very nice. I don't know what material this is. Honestly, I really don't know. So initial impressions, very nice. Now, I went with the option of the 2 smaller cubes. Let's see, how are we gonna open this? Okay. So one of the things I'm most been interested about is this camera sleeve compartment. I know they say you could fit a 16-inch MacBook in here. Maybe I'll do a what's in my backpack video. These straps, there we go, does not seem to be in the way of anything at all. So that's pretty nice. And see, so now we're looking at the backpack as it comes. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a little frustrated. I was hoping I was gonna open this up. Oh, let me double check before I say anything out of my mouth. And I was really hoping that I was gonna see some straps in here, because some people said theirs came with straps. Some people said theirs did not come with straps. And the other thing that's not abundantly clear is whether or not these dividers are gonna come with this bag. So that was another thing that I was questioning. But the dividers do come with the bag. I heard people complaining about these boxes not being all that rigid. They feel pretty rigid to me. I don't know if I got an older one, but I like the rigidity of this. Maybe because it's all put together, but it feels pretty rigid once you have everything, all the dividers on the inside. So that's pretty nice. Not too bad, not too shabby. I can't complain. Yeah, let's take this out. The little loft area. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's see if we can find that zipper. Oh, here that is, right here. Yeah, it looks nice. You know, you can't really put too much inside of the loft area, I would say loosely, because look, and there's another thing I never hear anybody talking about, is how you have these gaps in here. Now, I don't know how they could fix that. I truthfully don't see how they could fix that. And I understand why they made the backpack the way they did. But with these gaps in here, with these gaps in the corner like this, it's a little interesting. You know, if you have loose items, they're definitely going to fall down to the bottom. So just another thing people don't mention. But as far as the storage goes, these pockets, they feel like they have some room. If you guys have the Pro Tactic 350 and you guys know what I'm talking about, those pockets are super tight and it's really hard to fit things inside of them, inside of these little pouches right here. So there's definitely enough room to slide things in these. I actually like the mesh a little bit better. It just seems like it's a better material than plastic. Obviously, plastic might be better if you have this zipped and let's say this backpack fell in water, you know, it might protect your memory cards a little bit better. So, shoulder pads feel nice. Oh, we got a pocket on the inside here. Let's look at this pocket right here. So it's a nice little pocket on the inside. It seems pretty deep. I'll probably end up honestly, I'll probably put some batteries in here, maybe a couple filters, I don't know. But this looks like a place where I would want my batteries to be at. Another detail, I mean, these the zipper tags, they seem pretty rigid. Like they seem like they're not going anywhere. They're stitched on there pretty good. And they seem pretty solid. So I guess another bonus. You got some side pockets on the side here. You can see a couple side pockets. So, you know, the loft area can be pretty big, but obviously the bigger you make the loft area, the smaller you make the interior area. So I'm gonna do a what's in my camera bag because I want to see how I'm gonna be able to pack this out for the gear that I typically carry around every single day. So I'm gonna have a little bit of fun kind of fitting this out, putting some gear in it just to see what I can fit in it, how I'm gonna carry some of my gear in this backpack. But it does initially feel somewhat small. So I bought this backpack for one main reason, because my other backpack, which I really like, but was really cheap, it doesn't really have a lot of good padding on it. And I found myself being afraid to set my backpack down for fear that I was going to damage something inside of my bag. So, you know, keep that in mind when you're buying cheaper bags. Now, I like the way the bag is set up. Actually like using it as a smaller, like everyday travel, you know, going from A to B type backpack. But this backpack definitely feels like it has more padding. And I don't know what kind of padding this is, but it does feel like it would give it more padding, and it also helps keep the backpack a little bit more rigid. So I don't know if that's memory foam inside of there, but as you squeeze it, it's got some nice, good, thick texture to it. Another place where padding is really important at, in my opinion, is the bottom. So the bottom of this backpack, honestly, the bottom of this backpack could use a little bit more padding. It feels a little thin to me. Well, it's the same padding on the sides, I think. But it still feels a little thin, but not bad, not horrible. When you take the cubes and put the cubes back inside of it, that's how you get your protection. That's how you get your additional padding that you're going to be looking for, I believe. I think that is probably the best way to get your additional protection. So if any of you guys buy this backpack and you happen to take out the inside cubes, keep in mind that you're going to be losing additional protection. So if you put a camera body here at the bottom and you set your backpack down, it could potentially damage your camera. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about with some of my other backpacks. Now, if you have if you have one of the removable, I forget what this is called, one of the organizers, removable organizers inside of there, I think it's just going to be better overall for protection. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense to you guys. But made in Vietnam. All in all, I think it's a really nice backpack. I think your laptops are going to be protected very well, no matter what you do. I like the netting. I like the materials. Everything seems to be very nice. Nice closing hinges on the magnets. Let's see. Yeah, it all feels pretty nice. So that's the Peter McKinnon backpack. If you guys have any questions about this backpack, let me know down in the comments, because I'm curious about it. Also, there might be some things that I haven't really specifically thought about. I'll make a follow-up video. Again, initial thoughts, definitely one of the nicest backpacks materials that I've ever seen. If anybody says anything bad or negative about this backpack, as far as the materials wise, I don't think they quite know what they're talking about, but it's pretty nice. I do like that it's all black, somewhat stealth. If anybody knows who Peter McKinnon is, they could be looking for you, so that could be problematic. I saw one guy cover this up just because he doesn't want anybody knowing he has a Peter McKinnon backpack, and which is kind of putting a target on your back, if you think about it, that you're carrying camera gear. So those are my initial thoughts on this unboxing. Peace.